It's like if you go to a movie, do you go to the movie just to watch the last 2 minutes? No. You go through all of it, the ups and downs, the flows, the negatives, the positives. And in a match situation, you want the same thing. You don't want to play a match just for the outcome and the shaking of hands.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't, a lot of times that's on the wrong side.
So sometimes you enjoy playing against certain players more than others. Really nice kid. I really enjoyed playing with him. The match I had before was the same way. Just a very gentleman type, person. Both of the two guys that I played, very humble, mellow, nice guys. Just good vibration. It's enjoyable playing each one of them.
So, would you say how many points in the match do you feel could have turned the match around? Just by looking back on it. How many points could have turned the match around? Any one of those points?
Yeah, I don't know. Because like I said, there was the 3 overheads that I missed. Could have turned that first set around, and then in that second set, that long deuce game, could have definitely turned it around. How many points in total that could have turned around? 5 or 6. Yeah,
maybe 7. See, what we're looking at though, if you were to just combine all the points together in that one game, you had how many? 10 deuces? So that means total points, there must have been 20 points in that one game.
Yeah.
So if you add all the points together, and there was only maybe 5 to 7 turning points, that's incredible. It's just 5 to 7 points that could have changed an entire match around. So that means you're on the edge of changing everything. And once you get there, then you start to go to a different level, different plateau.
Yeah. What I see having to happen for me to get to that next level, and I think it'll be like you were saying yesterday, that I'll look back and say, oh, why was I having so much trouble with these guys? I think what has to happen is I have to start to be able to relax a little bit more when I'm coming forward. So that's where the opportunities are, and actually, because I can see, especially these 3-5 players, they can all be beat there very easily, and it's really not so much about expending a lot of energy, it's about being more concise, precise, because the opportunities they're there, they're plentiful to get up to the net with the 3-5. The 4-0 is a little different in my mind, but with the 3-5, those opportunities are there, because like I said, a lot of them don't have a second serve. So, I mean, you're right there. But what has to happen for me is that when I am moving forward, I have to be able to relax more. The point has to slow down for me there to be able to relax. Because I'm still missing, like last night when I played, coming forward on a ball, a short ball, like I'm going to take it with my forehand, I'm going to, put it down the line into the corner, somewhere in that vicinity. Couple of times. One time I just came up way too soon, just like lifting it up. And then another time I actually even got off the ground with my feet. I'm going, whoa, why? That has nothing to do with the stroke. It's like stay down, just hit it. I don't even have to hit that hard, because moving forward I'm going to get some pace on it. I mean, I have hit those well. But I keep, that's one of the other big things, is the lack of consistency, all around, and some of the strokes that has to improve. But a lot of it, I'm hitting enough strokes well enough to win. I should be winning more easily, but what's happening is I'm losing my form when I get forward. When I get too excited and my head goes somewhere. I wish I could put a strap on it and keep it down there.
Well, the questions I've had from a lot of parents of junior players and a lot of players, they'll ask me how many matches does it take to become match tough?
Yeah.
It's through all the years, the number's 20.
The number's what?
20. 20 matches under pressure to start becoming what we call match tough, because of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
There's the pressure, and I'm talking about when you start into your development stages.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about just, I've been playing, I've played 1,000 matches. but it's not in the developmental stages of where you're saying, okay, I'm keeping it out of this area, I'm working for this shot, I'm looking for positioning here. When you get in those areas, now you set yourself up, you position yourself, and you miss a shot, the overheads.
Yeah.
So usually it's 20 matches.
Yeah.
Under those kind of circumstances, to start feeling like, okay, like you're doing right now, you're saying, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the process, I'm enjoying the wins and losses are not that big of a deal because you're out here today not to win or lose, but to perform and get better.
Mm-hmm.
So you're on that bubble right now.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting as you keep playing to see what's happening.
Yeah, because I see other areas that can really improve with time, especially once I start to get my footwork better. Like last night I felt my footwork gone, not right. You know, of course it didn't help playing who I was playing, but I don't know why, my footwork felt so awkward. I couldn't get it set up to where I could step into the ball. You know, it was like all of a sudden it's back to what I used to do sometimes, falling back, hitting off the back foot. You know, it just wasn't right. And I mean, that's a big thing. And you know, if I can get this forehand the way I want it, at least I finally understand how it's supposed to be. But what I was going to say is, part of that though is like learning to take the ball on the rise, because once I do that, things are going to change for various reasons, because my opponent won't have as much time. But second of all, this occurred to me the other day that, because I played this one match with this older guy's about my age, but he's a good player, and there was this one ball that was kind of well, somewhere past the service line, but it was to my backhand. But instead of going diagonally to that ball, I went laterally, and I waited for that ball to come to me. And I realized, I think I messed up the shot too, but anyways, I realized after that, I said, oh, that's that ball. It should be going diagonally. So, I mean, and that's going to start occurring a lot more naturally if I'm taking the ball on the rise. I'm not going to wait for that ball.
No, you're going to be going after
back to me. Yeah, I'm going to go after it. I'm going to step up to it and get there the quickest way I can, which is at an angle diagonally. You know, so I can see those opportunities there. I don't think right now I'm getting that very well.
Well, and most players don't, because it's if I ask you what the shortest distance between 2 points, what is the shortest distance? It's a straight line.
Yeah.
But on a tennis court, we have a tendency to do what I call a half move.
Yeah.
So it's we run around things instead of actually going directly to them.
Yeah.
And that's just more time on the court.
Right.
In those situations.
Yeah.
So what do you think the difference is between a 3-5 player and a 4-0?
Well, first of all, 4-0 players tend to be more consistent in terms of putting the ball back on the court. Much more consistent that way. Like last night, my opponent was very erratic with, you know, his shots.
So he was a basic 3-5 player in that range. Okay.
He had extremely wristy forehand. No wonder why his balls are going all over the place. Dropping.
So almost a racquetball stroke.
Yeah.